Unless...
Looks like
Unless...
we are in.
Unless
Okay, we
these
just
two
hopped into
have anything to say about it. Paris, Dragywagy, Roman Reigns. Ooh, ah.
And that's gonna be a nice insig, already forcing the Roman off stage. That's so quick. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, the wrestling terms are gonna come out. Here's something I do know. Ooh, wow, the big dog, probably the worst phase of his life, but he was putting in numbers and was making people hurt as the baby face. Dragywagy and Paris are both in the red versus Jin Kazama. Ah, I'm now noticing that. The Electrics, both people I know. Tekken versus WWE, who wins? Clearly WWE is being put off stage, even though they're in the best hero. They're going starts ground pound on his skull. Try to electric out of that, Paris.
And it looks like it's gonna be even pretty soon here. This is a Zario versus Teros matchup. These are two juggernauts, by the way. A high attacking, high defense. A lot of fun off-stage plays too, because they both like to get really aggressive here. But the Roman is still up, getting that build up damage, putting that work in. Almost has Zario here at red and now at 1. And this is
juggling.
Not a good match for Zario right here.
I can see that. Oh, goodness gracious, ground pound. That was revenge for the earlier stock that he lost. Yeah, the lead is with Draggy. The Roman was actually looking really rough earlier, but it was made to look better. Notice that he really has, yes, defense-heavy weapons, long poles, long arms, and hammers. Besides the shovel-looking thing, so that means range is better, but that makes him look drastically slow, even as he moonwalks and wave dashes across the stage. He's better because he's getting really good pokes against the Jin, I can see, and the speed isn't working out too well. Chucks the gauntlets because he's not feeling them, gets the same one. Weird interaction because, throws in the game, you can't do much. Tried up sig, didn't work. Second time was not the charm. Off the top, Roman's just trying to play a little easy. Look how he enforces center stage so effortlessly.
Doing such a good job, and
we tried
already both that orange here. Ugh, God, this is super close. Ooh, the downlight Sarah does not hit. It was a gravity cancel. I don't know if that really affects it being a true combo, but it did seem like he went a little under it. That's going to be the gravity cancel down sig on arm, and now the axe going off stage. Gonna get the Sarah. Might be able to eliminate. Ooh, not quite.
He's trying.
Downsig
just when Paris tried to avoid center stage. Bro, it goes out the door. Yeah, we were playing Space Jam with that, weren't you, Roman? Because he finally had a comfortable space, a comfortable area to try and force Roman off stage, but just as that happened, bink, guess who had the long arm to send him right off to the blast zone. Bro was already in the red. There was no way that Devil Jin was surviving. Draggy up 1.
He's such a this is such a high level matchup before we're already getting into it, so this is getting very interesting and very quick. Teros is so I just can't play against him. He's 3 hit. I'm an Ember main, so obviously I don't have much defense. But 1 hit and you're already on the orange. Just
speed.
So unfortunate. Yeah, I do like the speed. And now we have the Lance is getting pulled out, but that's gonna be Ensig taking Paris off stage. And now just doing even more work. Jeez, Draggy is being really nice with that. Nice.
Oh. I feel like if Paris was braver with the wider recovery once he touched the wall again, then he could have survived that. But it just did not happen. Roman was just enforcing the wall. Draggy had given them no option and no space to run side stage to go for the kill, but of course that's not enough. He's trying to enforce side stage again. That's basically his wheelhouse at this point. Of course he's going to touch wall. Orion's not doing too much damage. Too much mileage is not on his road. The low fights are not Orion's wheelhouse either. Paris has no option in that scenario because how floaty he makes Orion look and how rough this matchup is looking as well. Draggy on match point. The stock is right there. How does Orion fight back into this? I wonder. Oh, like that?
That's how. Oh my gosh. Just being a nuisance off stage with the Lance is always going to be the best way, but when you're still Teros, you still have so much defense. And I don't know if the Orion's going to hold up here, but it might be a caster curse. It's going to be good startup for Draggy here to get some damage on and just putting that work in, absolutely nailing that hammer, or sorry, hammering the nail. Isn't that what you would say? I don't know.